Two unforgettable 100-meter hurdles races, two completely different stories. In this video, we compare a shocking modern showdown with a classic championship battle, breaking down technique, speed, and the moments that decided everything.
This is Tia Jones. She's making her third appearance as a Grand Slam challenger. 12:19. She was just off the American record only because she finished second in Miami. Great race.
Utaji Kambuji here from Switzerland. Her sister had to finish her season. She just announced she's pregnant. She needs her pediatrician. She wouldn't come over because she couldn't fly.
And here she is. The queen of the oval, Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, has dropped down to the women's short hurdle. She's running the 100 hurdles and the 100. Everybody's waiting to see what she'll do here.
Ackera Nugent's been third and fourth in the hurdle races and then has blistered the open 100. See what she's got. Her day, you know, she'll be counted on the next day to figure out how this goes.
Yeah, the two Jamaicans side by side. Daniel Williams won the slam in Kingston. Nugent won in Miami. What will they do here?
Tania Marshall, part of Dennis Shaver's sprint crew down there in LSU. He just finds fast women all the time. They never let up. Yeah,
and they said that she looked really, really good in warm-ups. This is Christina Clemens. She's making her Grand Slam debut. She's an Olympic semifinalist and a world indoor silver medalist back in 2018.
And if you're
this is it, the moment we've been waiting for.
If you're wondering how this goes, 12:61, the facility record for 11 for 11 clean sweep. Steve Cram.
Sydney gets out reasonably well. Nugent has got away quickly. Also going well. Tia Jones over the far side. It's Nugent just leading this one at the moment. Nugent's got this. Ackera Nugent continues to go away. Wins it easily in the end. 12:44. Sydney just not on terms in an event we wouldn't necessarily expect it to be. Tia Jones did hang on for second place after getting out sharp, but Nugent staffed her authority all over that race there. Got out well, was up with Jones, who we know can get out quickly, so does Tapper as well, but then she just continued to move away from there. Sydney, fifth. Great athletes like a challenge.
I'd rather see her challenge herself, man, if I'm being honest. We know what she can do with the 4 hurdles. We've seen it for years. She's constantly racing the clock. I'd like to see her race people, and she did it. I think she has a desire to do that as well. You know, you got to be able to do things to keep the heat under you. I think she realizes that. She actually got out decently. Having Ackera right next to her, though, when you're next to that kind of cadence, it can actually throw you off because this is something that she doesn't necessarily feel all the time. She's on a stagger usually and doesn't always have athletes right next to her. So that's new for her. And to see someone three-stepping that quickly right next to you,
yeah,
it's not that simple to run next to.
I mean, technically, she's only raced this twice, I think, since 2021.
Yeah.
So, you know, and until you get in the mix with the fast people, it's all right in training and everything. But, you know, she did pretty well there. She's beaten some.
One 100-meter hurdles women final.
Well, the favourite for this bronze medalist 2 years ago. See Rita Hirsch of Finland. Olympia Barbosa, who's set 2 personal bests in both the heats and the semi-finals, to be here in the final. This is Luka Kozak. She's run 13:10 this year. She's in good form. Last year's World Under-20 champion, Elvira Herman. Over on the left, improved to 13:04 recently at the European Athletics Team Championships. Now here's the winner, as I said, of the bronze medal 2 years ago at these championships. There's a chance to move up the podium. Elena Jiranova. Must be running very well in the heats, just outside of personal best. And in the outside, in lane 9, will be Yasmin Miller. Miller, 4th at the World Junior Championships, as they were, now called the World Under-20 Championships in 2014. And really settle into the blocks from the inside. Bydgoszcz, Finland, Barbosa, Portugal, Kozak, Hungary, Herman, Belarus, Valette, France, Visser, Netherlands, Gilanova, Czech Republic, and Miller of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Well, Kozak has a very good start here. She's running extremely well, but Visser now really starting to motor over the second half of the race. Herman on her inside, she's trying to get up to her, but no, Visser is going to be the champion. 12.92 unofficially, 2.3 meters per second following wind. Herman, Belarus, well, after a gold medal at the World Under-20s, she gets the silver at the European Under-23s. Well, after so many bronze medals, Nadine Visser has got bronze medals also from the World Under-20 Championships in 2014. Finally, she'll stand on top of the podium. European champion. And Kozak, after that great start, hangs on to take the bronze medal. Also away very well. Miller on the outside, Hershker on the inside. But then from 4 hurdles into her race, once she really starts snapping down her legs off the barriers, really getting into a rhythm, it's Nadine Visser. Herman had a relatively poor start, but comes back so strongly over the course of the second half of the race. Very, very smooth hurdling, though, from Visser. So it's Netherlands, Belarus, and Hungary. That's the 1, 2, 3. Valette, well, it all goes horribly wrong for Valette in the early part of the race, and never in contention, as you can see. Confirmation of the results. Well, just a little bit too windy for personal bests, but Nadine Visser, 12.92.
The women's 100-meter hurdles has always been an event where milliseconds separate glory from defeat, and where technique is just as important as raw speed. When comparing the Grand Slam track meet in Philadelphia with the 2017 European Under-23 Championships final in Bydgoszcz, we see 2 completely different expressions of the same discipline. One defined by star power and unpredictability, the other by emerging talent and technical evolution. In Philadelphia, the spotlight was firmly on Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone. Known globally for her dominance in the 400-meter hurdles, her decision to compete in the 100-meter hurdles immediately transformed the race into a must-watch event. The anticipation in the stadium was electric, with fans eager to see whether her long hurdle excellence could translate into success over the shorter distance. However, what unfolded was a powerful reminder that the 100-meter hurdles is a highly specialized event. Jamaica's Ackera Nugent entered the race in outstanding form, carrying confidence from her recent performances, including a victory at the Miami Grand Slam. From the gun, the difference in specialization became clear. Nugent's start was sharp, her reaction time immediate, and her approach to the first hurdle aggressive yet controlled. She maintained exceptional rhythm between barriers, minimizing airtime and maximizing forward momentum. McLaughlin-Levrone, while composed, lacked the same level of fluency in the quick 3-step pattern required for the short hurdles. As the race progressed, Nugent's lead became undeniable. She attacked each hurdle with precision, demonstrating why she is among the elite in this event, and ultimately delivered a commanding victory that stunned both the crowd and her high-profile rival. The depth of the field in Philadelphia added further significance to her win. Athletes like Tia Jones, Danielle Williams, Megan Tapper, Tanya Marshall, and Christina Clemens ensured that this was no easy race. Yet Nugent didn't just win. She dominated, sending a clear message about her growing status on the global stage. In contrast, the 2017 European Under-23 Championships final presented a different kind of narrative. One focused on rising stars transitioning into senior-level competition. The atmosphere in Bydgoszcz carried tension, but it was a quieter, more technical anticipation compared to the spectacle in Philadelphia. Here, the focus was not on a single superstar, but on a group of talented athletes looking to establish themselves. Luka Kozak of Hungary made an immediate impact with a fast and aggressive start. Her early acceleration and decisive hurdle attacks gave her an advantage in the opening phase of the race. Finland's Nora-Lotta Naziri, experienced and composed, worked to stay within striking distance, while athletes like Nadine Visser and Elvira Herman demonstrated consistency and improving rhythm throughout the race. What defined this race was the collective technical quality. Each athlete showcased disciplined hurdle mechanics, efficient stride patterns, and strong mental focus. Despite a slightly illegal wind reading of plus 2.3 meters per second, the performance level remained high. Kozak's early lead set the tone, but the race itself highlighted how fine the margins are in this event. Every clearance, every step between hurdles, and every fraction of a second mattered. Comparing these two races reveals a compelling contrast. In Philadelphia, the narrative revolved around a clash between a global superstar stepping outside her specialty and a rising hurdler seizing her moment. It was dramatic, unpredictable, and emotionally charged. Nugent's victory symbolized not just a win, but a shift in attention toward specialists who have mastered every detail of the event. In Bydgoszcz, however, the story was about progression and foundation. It showcased the next generation of European hurdlers refining their craft and preparing to compete at the highest level. The race emphasized consistency, development, and the importance of technical excellence over time. Ultimately, both races underline the same truth. The 100-meter hurdles is unforgiving. Whether it's an experienced champion trying something new or a young athlete chasing a breakthrough, success depends on precision, rhythm, and flawless execution. Ackera Nugent's dominance in Philadelphia and the collective brilliance of the athletes in Bydgoszcz both demonstrate that in this event, there is no room for error. Only perfection separates the best from the rest.